Hey everyone, happy Mother's Day. I was having some fun today with Kling AI, playing with its Elements feature, and mostly I wanted to just make my wife a fun video of the pet dragon that she never really got to have. And I realized that Kling is one of the perfect directions to go to make this fun little video. Figured I'd give a little tutorial and do a real-time example of this really cool Kling feature. So if you don't know, Kling AI is, in my opinion, one of the best image to video engines that's out there. Its quality is amazing. Its photorealism is good. And, just like anything, there were some wins and some losses today. But the Dragon one was good. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you some of the different ones that I've made, but we're going to make one in real time. And by the end of the video, it should be ready to watch. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. So first of all, we pop into our normal Kling. So here's Kling Home. We go to the video over here on the side, and then we select multi-elements. So what's cool about this is you upload a video, then you upload an image, and then you're able to take a certain thing in that video and swap it with whatever the image is. In the instance of the dragon, I took a video of my son playing in our chicken coop with our chickens running around. And since these chickens, especially if you look at their feet, they're kind of little dinosaurs anyway. So I figured it wasn't too far to swap it out with a dragon. So I'll show you that in a minute. But first, let's hop in here and make one of these together. So I was feeling a little UFO-y today. So I had Kling do a video of a helicopter going through, and really good job with this helicopter. So it's got the wash, that looks good. It's flying really low, looks like kind of like a military grade one. Looks pretty cool, but the photorealism, the sunset, everything, again, Kling is just awesome. And this is the new Kling 2.0 that generated this video. And really good prompt adherence and really good dynamic shot that it asked for. But then I wanted to swap out this helicopter with a UFO. So I also had Kling generate some images of a UFO. To get these prompts and really get them good, I actually did use a little bit of ChatGPT here to go through. And, a lot of times if I can't really come up with a good prompt of all the different details, I'll ask one of my favorite LLMs to help me with the prompt with my vision. So ChatGPT helped out in that situation. So, all right, what we're going to do here is to upload the video to edit. I'm going to click my history, and I'm going to click that video that I just made. Hopefully it works. We'll check and see. It should be. So some of the rules here, it's got to be 5 seconds or less, and its size has to be within a certain size range, which it looks like it did work. So when you get the video, what you need to do is you need to add the selection, so the item that's being replaced. So you click here, and then you click on the actual helicopter. If it does it right, which it just did there, it greens out that actual item. So cool. We confirm there, we're good. Now we're going to upload our image, so I'm going to go to my history. And out of these UFO ones, I think this is the one that I liked the most, that was the most clear. So now we've got our UFO, we've got our video, so we're going to swap the UFO from this image for the helicopter from the video. Professional output. Now realize when you click multi-elements, it does revert you back to Kling 1.6, not the Kling 2.0, because that's what's supporting this multi-element function right now. It takes 50 credits to generate. I still have enough credits. Let's make it happen. So now you'll see up here, it's in the queue. So we've got about 4 minutes until this video is ready. So wait until the end. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like, to see if we can make a realistic UFO looking video here. So, but until then, until it's done, I'm going to show you some of my wins and fails here. First of all, the dragon one that I talked about, this one I thought was great. So it's a video of my son hanging out in our chicken coop, and there's 2 chickens actually in this, and it swapped out both these chickens with this really cool looking dragon. And look, it's got its feet on the little boards in here. It kind of naturally put it in the scene. I would really say this is a win. It looks really good. And I did use the cinematic mode, so it zoomed in on the chickens at the end after it was zoomed in on my son. So, but really cool. My wife loved this one. So this little happy Mother's Day video to her. Now, she's going to be disappointed when she goes in the backyard and realizes that we just have chickens. But, we'll work on the dragon. We'll get there. AI is not there yet, but we'll get there. So, all right, I'm going to show you some of the other ones. Here was one with my son hitting some golf balls off our little mat. And I swapped him out with a T-Rex. So I thought that would be pretty funny. It kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. The T-Rex, it didn't change the direction in which the T-Rex was looking. This one was from my brother's backyard, so he's got his 2 doggies running around, and I decided to make it a robot. So this one I thought was a little more of a fail. Look how distorted kind of the background is, and the grass, and different things that, you could definitely tell this was a doctored animated video. But I like the robot. The robot looked really cool. And he kind of followed where the dog was in the video and everything, so it looked pretty good. Here's one that actually I made for one of my music videos where a Grim Reaper was putting a message in a bottle type bottle into the water to float away. And I decided to swap it out with this kind of flaming heart looking thing. And I thought this looks great, except for a little unnatural going into the water, but fire and water and stuff like that, maybe didn't know what to do. But even, if you look at the video in the background, I used Kling to make this originally. And I think that would really, at least 60% of this shot would pass. Maybe I'd edit out where it touches the water here a little bit, but altogether still really cool. So that one looked good. Let's see, got the dragons. So let's see here. Let's see how our status is doing. We got a couple minutes. You know what? I'm going to fast forward us. All right, with the magic of post-production, it's done and ready. Yay. So, all right, let's see. It's already off to a promising start because I like how it kept, the beam coming out from the UFO. So let's look and see. Oh my gosh, how cool. So completely got rid of the helicopter element. It still has the wash that looked like, the helicopter was doing that, but then it added in the beam from the UFO and the actual blue from the beam spreading across on the ground. Really, outside of maybe wanting the UFO to spin around a little bit, I thought this is awesome. This is such a good job that Kling just did. And if it's here now, once Kling 2.0 supports this, and, which Kling 2.0 is really, really good. It prompt adherence and realism. But if we're getting this good already with Kling 1.6 and using this feature, I think this is great. What are some ways that you think you could swap out an item in a video and be able to have some fun with it? Let us know in the comments. And please, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. It helps us get the word out to more people. And if you're looking for all the updates and a good conversation of Rosh and I, every Monday we have the Creative AI Show. About 20-30 minutes. We talk about all the latest updates in the world of AI. Also, how we've used it in our own creative endeavors and to help out our clients. Like the video I did yesterday was a huge win for a client, and that I thought was really cool. So, yeah, keep on watching, and until then, we're just two creative guys talking AI.